So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction.
And a very fine afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we once again join you from the Southern Redfish Cup. As we come to you from the Isle of Palms Marina in beautiful Isle of Palms, South Carolina, Jay Harper Game Time Sports Network, as we bring you more of the weigh-in action as well as the awards ceremony taking place here a little bit later on this afternoon. I will be joined here momentarily by one of the principals of the Southern Redfish Cup, Mr. Redfish himself. That would be Chris Condon. Chris, let's go ahead and get out in front of the podium here. We have already got some fine sponsors and guests that we're going to want to chat with here before we start to welcome some of the competitors that will no doubt be showing up here shortly. So, Chris, I mean, have you been pleased with how the tournament has gone thus far? Yesterday, we had kind of a wet day, a chilly day. Today, a bit on the chilly side, but for the moment, fingers crossed, we're dry.
Yeah, Jay, it's awesome. I mean, I'm very pleased. You know, the conditions were tough, but our anglers are tougher.
That's right. They are a hardy lot indeed. Now, yesterday morning, you had gone out with the folks from Quantum, one of the fine sponsors. In fact, we'll be chatting with Sam Zayat here shortly from Quantum. But you were also out this morning, I understand. Yesterday, you said you had a pretty good day. How did this morning fare?
Well, yesterday we caught some big fish, like that would not measure in this. And in fact, I caught a 10-pounder.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so that was just me. But the bottom line was it was colder today.
Really? I mean, was there a breeze that contributed to that?
It was breezy, and the tide was really high, and it wasn't coming out. The wind was holding it in.
Ah.
So that was the difference between yesterday. Even though it was raining, it probably felt like 10 degrees warmer, and when the tide turned, it came on out. Today, the wind direction kept it in. So the whole time we were out there, it was a flood tide.
So we'll probably be hearing that from the anglers when they come in here later.
Well, when I look out there right now, the tide looks perfect. So I'm sure that they're doing their best fishing right now.
All right.
Or
Well,
in the last maybe hour before now.
yeah.
I think that their best catches are coming later on in the fishing tournament today.
Well, again, we've got a number of fine sponsors that we want to acknowledge here that have made the Southern Redfish Cup possible. One of those sponsors is Quantum, and I know, Chris, you are so excited to have these guys part of the event. They have been there for you, and we want to be there for them as well. Sam Zayat is one of the fellas from Quantum. And Sam, I mean, what's it been like being here at Isle of Palms the last couple of days as part of the Southern Redfish Cup?
Well, other than it being really cold and rainy, which has been awesome, it's been fun. It's been a great time. It's a great venue. The fishing's awesome, and we had a great time out there with all the guys. So it's cool, you know.
Now, yesterday you had showed us a new reel right off the manufacturing line, I guess you could say. So tell us about that particular reel. Again, I know you guys are really excited about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's the new Quantum Cabo. And we decided to come back and bring it back this year. It's super exciting. We kind of re-engineered the whole thing. So now it's IPX8, so you can fully submerge it. It's got a carbon fiber drag, full aluminum body. I mean, it's a sweet reel. They need to check it out.
In terms of the rods that Quantum also has, yesterday you told us there are, you've got a variety of different models and such, of course, but the ones that are most ideal perhaps for red fishing.
Yeah, so today we're using 7.6, 8-15s, and 7-foot 8-15s and catching all of our reds on them. And they tend to be what we're going to be using in this zone. So Chris was giving me some grief for a little heavy rod I had on the boat, but that seems to be the ones. And Hadrill's Point has them all in, by the way.
That's right. Hadrill's, of course, in Mount Pleasant. Gosh, they've been around for years and years and years. Kind of one of the go-to locations for gear, especially quantum gear, right?
Yeah. So they have pretty much our whole lineup. I was in there the other day, checked it out. So everything seems to be in stock. They just got the brand new Cabos, so they need to go check them out.
All right. Well, Sam, man, we appreciate so much your involvement, and we're glad you've had some fun with all this. Yeah. All right. So we hope, I guess you're going to be involved in the coming year with the Redfish Cup.
We got them signed on for the whole year next year. And I think the thing that's great about all the Quantum reels is, I think they're all sealed. Isn't that correct?
Yep, everything we make sealed. So everything we make sealed, from the cheapest reel we make all the way to the most expensive reel we make. It's all going to be IPX6 or greater. So.
And like I was saying yesterday, when that is the most crucial is when you're fishing in the rain. I know back in the day I had a charter in the rain, and I woke up the next day to run my next charter, and probably 3 of my 5 reels were locked up just from turning the handle in the rain.
Yeah, when you're spinning it around and water's getting inside, replacing the grease, it's never good. So, yeah, no matter what you're doing, it'll handle it. So.
And let me ask you this. So the Cabo that's new and just out, what makes it so special? What is different about it than the other stuff?
Yeah, so really it's just the features you get for the price point. So for $250, you can get a fully sealed reel that you can submerge, hold underwater, nothing's going to happen. You can get that carbon fiber drag, the one-piece bail. You don't see a lot of the features that we put into this reel until you get to a lot higher price points, and that's what makes it special.
I got to tell a quick story here. So I had this client one time that laid the rod down. We had a fish, and the fish sucked it off the boat, right? And then this is what's crazy about the story. I did not get my rod and reel back. The fish took it. I came back to the same spot yesterday. We caught a fish, had a hook in its mouth. We pulled the line that's connected to the hook, and I brought in my rod and reel from the day before. The fish had kept it in his mouth all night long.
That's
you
crazy.
Know what? The reel did not work, but the rod was fine.
Now, if you had a Quantum Cabo, you'd be perfectly fine.
Do you really think that Quantum Cabo would have lasted all night?
I think it could have. I think it very well could have. Laying in the mud, I think it would have.
Well, that's awesome. That's a great, I mean, now I've got to go try that. I mean, I don't really want it to happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we can recreate that, but we'll try.
Okay.
All right, Sam. That's a crazy story, man.
I have many stories like
Yeah.
that.
All right. Well,
I
we'll.
went to eat an egg salad sandwich, sat it down, and I watched it go shooting off the front of the boat. And I was like, oh, well, that one's gone. But caught it the next day.
All right. Well, hey, Sam, again, man, thank you for joining us here, and thank you for being a part. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
On these combos that I saw at Hadrell's, what's the price point on them? What do you start at? Where do they go to?
For the Cabos or for all of them? So yeah,
For all the Quantum line.
yeah. So we have stuff all the way that starts at $99, all the way up to $249. So the Quantum Merit is a new reel we launched as well. It's an IPX6, solid reel, carbon fiber drag still sealed, and you get it for $99. So that's really the best.
The Merit is $99.
Yeah, $99 starting. So
Wow.
yeah, it's great. You can't beat some of the stuff we come out with. It's the features you get for the money, and that's what makes them special.
That's awesome,
Yep.
dude.
That's it. So
Okay, and so does the Merit come on any type of combo rod?
yes, yeah. So the Merit comes in a combo as well. Yeah.
So it comes. You can
Yep.
buy the reel alone.
You can buy the reel alone or in a combo. Yep.
Okay, what kind of rods are they paired with?
They're paired with all your bread and butter sizes from your 6 to 12 all the way up to your 12
Are
20.
they called Merit? Those
Yep.
rods?
It's Merit combos. Yep.
Okay. Sweet. So that sounds like a very good charter rod.
Oh yeah, perfect for all the guides. I mean, we have the Strive combo is great as well. It's a little bit of an upgrade with the reel, but anything in those lineups, those combos, solid guides. There's no inserts, full stainless steel all the way to the tip. I mean, they're solid if you're a
That's
charter
the
guide.
Strive?
That's the Strive and the Merit and the Benchmark combo. They're all solid. All
So
those
that's
combo
it.
rods.
It's the first, the second, and the third. The benchmark
Yep.
is the best combo.
The Benchmark's the best combo you can get. The Merit's their starting point.
And what are the price points on the benchmark?
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot here. I
No,
mean,
no.
it's around. I think you're going from like 150 to 200 to 250 on the
Oh, those
combos.
are great price
Yep.
points.
Yep.
And
So rod and reel, you're going
and
on the
they're
water.
all sealed.
All sealed. Everything's sealed.
That's so sweet.
That's the deal.
Well, again, you can head in the Mount Pleasant, Charleston area. Head over to Hadrell's.
Those points,
Yep.
2 locations on right in West Ashley and in Mount Pleasant, and I saw the rack. They got it all.
All right. Well, Sam, thanks again, bud. Perhaps we'll chat with you again here before we're done today. Again, this is the Game Time Sports Network. We are at the Isle of Palms Marina, and we expect to see some anglers coming in at any moment to join us for the weigh-ins as we get things started here on, somewhat of a chilly December day, but it could certainly be worse. That's for sure.
It does not look like we got anybody like sitting at the dock teaming to get up.
Well, as you've said, Chris, in the past, you got a lot of folks that they want to wait to the last minute, so to speak, who for a variety of reasons. Either they just really haven't come up with anything they feel is going to be competitive, or maybe they do have something competitive and they just kind of want to see what's going on with the other anglers.
They're trying to make creative.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that. We will join you again here from Isle of Palms Marina, but some of the fine benefactor sponsors that we have at the Southern Redfish Cup, you'll hear some of their promotional announcements, so why don't we get to some of those now? This is the Game Time Sports Network.
Oh, look at the tails, huh? Nice one. Look at this guy, big dog. Hell yeah.
So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction. Hook and gab. Time well spent.
When you're ready to get out there, stay ready with more in here. Pre-cut dividers let you customize your tackle. The one-handed latch gives you access on the fly. And state-of-the-art Rustrictor technology keeps your gear rust-free. The completely redesigned Plano Stowaway. Made in the USA, same affordable price.
We are back at the Southern Redfish Cup. I'm Jay Harper. We've got Chris Condon, of course, joining us. Mr. Redfish, of course, one of the principals with the Southern Redfish Cup. And, Chris, we're excited once again to welcome Ed Zayat back into the picture. We're standing in front of, his boat, but he's got some pieces of equipment that we also want to discuss. Ed, good to see you again, man. Thank you for joining us here, man. You've got some beautiful equipment that I'd love for you to kind of explain the features of the equipment. We got trolling motors and this amazing piece of equipment back here, the Minn Kota. What is that thing? What's the official name?
So that is the Minn Kota Raptor. And what you see on this boat is how I have all my different boats rigged, and it's all about having total control when you're out there fishing, especially like these tournament guys. They know about all this stuff. But this Minn Kota Raptor is a shallow water anchor, which is great because whether you're stopping to tie your tackle or you get on a school of fishing and want to stop, you just hit the button. There she goes, done. And what's unique about the Minn Kota Raptor is it has an active anchoring feature. So if we're here rigging up and then we all walk to the front and the back of the boat lifts up, it's automatically going to sense that and reset itself. Again, if the tide's coming in, same thing. It's going to sense that and reset itself. It has a few different features on here, so you can select muddy bottom, hard bottom. Just makes it easier for the angler. So, and then I have my Humminbird electronics, and I have my Minn Kota trolling motor up here on the front. So with that combination, you have total control.
So, again, I know yesterday you told us where these items can be found, but for folks that are just joining us today, where can they track down this wonderful equipment?
I always say go to your local service centers, talk to the guys, order it there, or go to our website. Everything's available on there. All the information's available on there, too. website is Johnson Outdoors. I would go to Johnson Outdoors, check it out.
All right. Yeah, please, Chris. You're the man.
All right, so today when we were out fishing, when a wave comes by, the Minn Kota will sense it and go down deeper automatically.
So that's what we had going on when those boats would come by, rock us out, and you saw the anchors moving back and forth. That's the active anchoring feature.
That's the active anchoring
Yes.
feature.
And then when we stopped, nobody else noticed it, but I was paying attention. There was, 5 of us today? So all 5 of us were in the back of the boat getting everything rigged up, and then literally everybody walked to the front, and the back of the boat raised up. Well, typically you would start to float. The active anchoring feature kicked
Set
in.
it deeper.
Yep, set itself deeper, and we were fine.
Nice.
So it's nice if you're not paying attention, you know.
So
And
old school, when I was always having to hit the button and lower it again every time, that's
Yeah.
gone away.
yep, that's all gone. That's all gone. Does it itself. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, you did
great.
good. Little different button pushing sequences,
I'm
but
figuring it out.
it was
I mean,
great.
4 buttons can confuse a guy like me.
It was fun. We had a great time this morning.
Well, let me ask you a kind of a silly question. You know, you say you're out on the water and something happens and you lose that button there. You drop the thing.
All right,
What
answer that.
what happens?
There's one on the dash as well.
Okay. That was going to be my question. You're not just stuck out there, right?
No, and can't you lower it through the Hummingbird as well?
You can. So you can connect it via Bluetooth to your Hummingbird unit. There's also a One Boat Network app on your phone.
Okay.
So you can run it from your phone. You can run it from your unit. You can go back to the pump and actuate it. And you can program up several different, remotes to apply to that Raptor as well. So I always keep one in my console in my dry box, so I have a backup, but a lot of redundancy there. So you're not going to get stuck down. And there's a unique feature. If you do happen to have an issue, you can easily just unscrew a set screw back there, raise it up, lock it. You're good to go. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, Chris, I've been guiding for 27 years. This is a really good unit. I've had 0 problems with it.
Nice.
Very durable. It's really they did a fantastic job with this thing.
All right, so let me ask you this. From the Hummingbird, can you run the trolling motor and the Raptor?
Yep. So again, that's called our One Boat Network, and you can link your trolling motor via Ethernet to the unit, so you'll have total control right from your Hummingbird unit.
So you can just sit behind there, pull in, and do everything.
Exactly. So my other boat has a tower, so I can sit in my tower, do everything from my unit. If I'm mobile down on the deck, running around, I can do it all from my remote. So there's many ways to control everything. It just makes it easier for the angler.
And so with this Quest that we're running the advertising video on our live stream, you can deploy it from your tower?
Yep. Quest Instinct, I can deploy it from my tower with my remote or my unit. But it's nice if we're in a tournament situation and you have the remote and you're on the front and you hook a fish, you never have to take your hands off the rod and reel. Fish on, I can be back here and deploy it.
Nice.
Or I can have my own remote and stick it and stop us. So it really works well in a venue like this.
That's great.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
That is total boat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Ed, you say, you've been out on the water with your guide service for 27 years. Captain Ed Zayak Guide Service. So give your guide service a little bit of a plug. I know you and Chris are kind of comrades in that world, but tell us about it.
Yep, I've been guiding in South Florida for about 27 years now. Do everything from inshore, near shore, a little bit of offshore. Have 3 different boats, so we can be in the bay catching trout, snook, redfish, or we can be on the beach catching cobia, permit, or we can be offshore catching sails, mahi, tuna. Do a little bit of everything, and that works well for me because if I do the same thing too long, I get a little bit bored. And our seasons change just enough to about the time I get wore out with something, I'm on to something new, and it's a great place and a great experience. And yeah, so it's
what exact boats do you run?
So I have an old 25 center CV center console.
Okay, those are the best.
Yep, and then I have a Kenner Bay boat that I've customized with the tower. You saw some pictures of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that thing's great. So I've been in that boat for a long, long time. It's like part of me. I know right where everything is, and then of course I run this guy too here behind me, this custom Gnu. This is a lot of fun, and I tell you, guys will see me out in certain spots and they go, we see you back in there, but we can't. How do you get your big boat back in there? Well, I figured it out with this boat. I found my way in and out with this shallow draft canoe. If this thing gets stuck, we just get out and move it by hand, right? And then I can get my bay boat in and out of there safely. And I just have a ton of fun in this. So, yeah.
You stand on the platform?
I do. I stand up there, and a lot of times I'll stand up there and run my trolling motor with the remote.
Right.
And if I do push pole, I'll do a combo. We were talking about it the other day. So if I'm going down a shoreline, poling, I have some fish, and I get out of the fish, and I want to go a couple 100 yards, I can take a break, run my trolling motor, cover ground until we start seeing fish again, and just shut it off, get back on the push pole if I want to be super stealth mode.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And
great
what kind
combination.
Of power are you running here? I know it's not your thing, but you have a Tahatsu?
This is a Tahatsu on this.
Is it full start?
No, it's electric start,
Okay.
trim and tilt.
I think I saw
Yeah,
it.
the whole deal.
Yeah.
I'm a Yamaha guy. I have a Yamaha on my big boat, Yamaha 300 on that, and 200 on my bay boat. This will probably be swapped out to a little Yamaha eventually
I used
too.
to field test for Tahatsu back 20 years ago.
Yeah, I can't say they're good little motors. They do a great job.
They
So
work fine.
yeah.
I was like the HPDI guy. I had to get 250 hours on it for in like a month.
You could do that. I'm sure as much as you run for sure.
Well, I left
Yeah.
it running overnight sometimes. forgot.
That's fun.
But I got there.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, Ed, man, thank you. It's been fascinating chatting with you. Appreciate it very much. And, of course, we certainly appreciate your support of the Southern Redfish Cup.
So Minn Kota, Hummingbird, they're with us all next year. So you're just beginning to see Ed. Hopefully I can talk him into coming to every event. He's got this incredible Gnu we'll be showing off. And we're giving away, I got to tell you this, we're giving away today to the team of the year this Riptide Tarova. Can you tell us a little bit about this? Is this what's on your boat?
So that's what's on the front of this boat too. Of course, this is a much larger version, 36 volts. This is the most efficient motor we make, and really the Tarova line is the workhorse of the lineup for us. This is a super popular motor, very durable. It's a manual deploy, electric steer motor, has all the features: spot lock, co-pilot, cruise control, you name it. I can't say enough good things about this motor. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I mean, I have not used the Quest, so I can't comment on that. But I've always preferred to just deploy it myself because it's like I don't have to worry about something breaking.
Yep.
And tell me this: do these come in different sizes? Obviously, you have a little one here, and this one I can just tell in the box is longer. And
Yep.
I know, but tell our crowd what they can.
So we have one extreme to the other. So that's the smallest one. That's like a 54-inch shaft, 12-volt Tarova, and that is a 87 or can't remember what we did. I think we did a 72.
72. That's correct.
Yep, 72, 36 volt. That's also available in 87 and 100 inch. So it's designed for some bigger boats too.
Right.
So on my big center console, I run a 100-inch Quest Instinct, which is auto stow and deploy, big beefy motor, fantastic motor.
Right.
For the guys here running their tournament boats, that's probably going to be what they're going to be looking for.
This is lighter.
It's a little bit lighter. It takes a smaller footprint on the deck. The Quest takes a little bit more room.
Right.
This is very well suited for the competitors here. So I figured that would be a great prize for those guys.
So this thing comes in 12 volt, 24 volt, or 36 volt.
Yes.
And how well does it handle like current?
Oh, it's a powerhouse, man. The only thing that handles it better than that is the Quest Instinct.
Okay.
It's a brushless motor, super powerful, strong, more torque, but that guy's been around a long time, does a wonderful job, and it rips.
No, this thing's proven. You see it
Yeah.
on probably 90% of the boats.
Oh yeah.
around.
Oh yeah, it's super popular and it does a fantastic job.
Do you fish any like heavy moving currents?
I do. I do. I fish a lot of ripping current.
For
I-
what species?
For tarpon, I
For
do.
tarpon,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So we spot lock and a few different channels at home, and the tide will get ripping up to 7 knots. And we used to throw an anchor with a float ball. Well, everything's calm and kind of boring until a tarpon eats, and then you have a monster fish going that way. Somebody has to get the other lines in. Somebody has to crank the boat up, get it ready to go. Somebody has to pull the anchor, throw the anchor ball. Well, now we've eliminated the anchor ball problem. So now
You
when-
chase the
when the-
fish with the trolling motor?
what we usually do is go after it with the outboard for the initial run,
Got you.
then shut it down and finish the fight with the trolling motor. But a lot of times, if you're hooking 100 to 150 pound fish, he's going a long ways.
Right.
And the problem for us is we're fishing in kind of a channel there where there's a lot of traffic, so sometimes you have to get
can't
up.
allow it. Like here,
Yeah.
we could just let it run. You can
Yeah.
stay on anchor, but there you'd run into someone else's boat.
Yep, somebody would be coming across there, sightseeing or whatever, and cut your line. So I like to close that gap with that fish. And now, boom, the fish eats. You're grabbing the other rod, get the angler on the rod with the fish, and I get the boat cranked up, and we're coming around off spot lock, going after the fish.
So would you say now you land more of those tarpon
Oh, yeah.
because of the trolling motor?
Just because of having that trolling motor. And what I also do is I'm watching my hummingbirds. So I'm watching my side imaging. I'll have fish here, fish here, fish here, fish here. I'm looking up to a couple 100 feet on each side of my boat. So I know that we're in them. If I don't see it, I'll go, guys, let's just take a little drift or do a little loop here. And I'll get on my trolling motor and just go down until I start marking them again.
So you're actually marking the tarpon
Yes.
with the side scan or
I
the
am.
forward scan or what?
With my side scan.
With your side scan.
So I'll know I see him here, here, here. I'll go past him a little bit.
And circle back.
I'll just go past. I'll go up tide, past those fish, get in front of them, and let those baits just sit right on their nose.
Got you.
Then I'll spot lock again. But in the past, if I had to go pull my anchor and do that, that was a major process. And it was not nearly as stealthy as it is
You
now.
would just wait it out probably. A
I would
little
wait it out a lot more just because,
bit.
there was
too much work.
it's a lot of work.
Right.
So now I catch more fish just with that alone, combined with my hummingbird, combined with my spot lock, has changed everything there. So now I can move, adjust, in, out,
Are your tarpon ever shallow enough where you just use the raptor once you start
Mhm.
the fight?
In some instances, yes. Yeah, I fish them in zones where I'm in 4 or 5 feet of water and I can stay raptor down, which is really nice. Get
With
the
no boats around.
no boats around, nice open bay, just stay raptor down. Put
You
the
can stop those fish when they're pulling on a big kenner.
oh yeah, put the angler on the front and let them have fun. I
That's
love
awesome.
doing that. It's a lot less stressful for us as guides when it's an open bay and you can just. It's more enjoyable too, right?
I
You can
always like
relax.
fishing where I don't see another person and people can just.
That's why I do it. Yeah, so
So do
good.
you guys catch big tarpon, little tarpon? I mean, I know
We do.
obviously big tarpon, but you catch the little ones as well.
We have some backcountry fish that are smaller, which I really like, 30 to 50-pound
Those are
fish.
the best.
They jump, catch them on fly, catch them on artificial. They're great.
Do they stay hooked up?
They stay hooked up pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, they do their thing. They jump off a lot, but that's part of it.
Right.
But those big ones are cool. But I tell everybody, you get one big one, you're happy with
Check
those.
it off your list.
Yeah, let's go have some
Let's go
fun.
catch the little ones.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
totally.
Yeah,
All right,
wonderful.
great. Well, great talking to you. And
Yeah,
thanks for all the knowledge.
pleasure.
I mean, I can't say enough about your products and how happy we are to have you on board.
I'm happy to be here. I'm
Great.
seeing old friends, meeting some new ones.
Well,
It was just been great.
Getting fishing licenses, hunting licenses, all at once.
All good.
So now you got to come back.
Have to.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, again, Ed Zayat with Johnson Outdoors. And let's go ahead and step aside briefly. We are at the Isle of Palms Marina for the Southern Redfish Cup.
Sweet.
All right.
Anchor management issues? Don't gripe. Get a grip with the only shallow water anchor that re-anchors itself. Raptor from Minn Kota.
So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction. Hook and gab. Time well spent.
When you're ready to get out there, stay ready with more in here. Pre-cut dividers let you customize your tackle. The one-handed latch gives you access on the fly. And state-of-the-art Restrictor technology keeps your gear rust-free. The completely redesigned Plano Stowaway. Made in the USA, same affordable price.
Oh, look at the tails, huh? Nice one.
Look at this guy, big dog.
Hell yeah.
So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction. Hook and gap. Time well spent.
When you're ready to get out there, stay ready with more in here. Pre-cut dividers let you customize your tackle. The one-handed latch gives you access on the fly. And state-of-the-art Restrictor technology keeps your gear rust-free. The completely redesigned Plano Stowaway. Made in the USA, same affordable price.
Anchor management issues? Don't gripe. Get a grip with the only shallow water anchor that re-anchors itself. Raptor from Minn Kota.
Once again, Jay Harper Game Time Sports Network, as we are coming to you live from the Isle of Palms Marina, Isle of Palms, South Carolina. We are right next to this wonderful facility here at the Marina, the Islanders 71 Fish House and Deck Bar. They have, too, been a great facility to help host the Isle of Palms location for the Southern Redfish Cup. We also have Chris Condon joining us here momentarily. We've enjoyed chatting with a couple of the sponsors thus far. That would be Sam Zayat from Quantum, as well as Ed Zayat, who happens to represent Johnson Outdoors with Minn Kota and Hummingbird. They just really provide some outstanding products that we are so excited to have be a part of the Southern Redfish Cup. Again, we've had 25 participants that launched here this morning for this particular edition of the Southern Redfish Cup. A little chilly here. I was told it was kind of windy out on the water earlier this morning. There is still somewhat of a breeze, but I'm told not to the degree that we dealt with earlier this morning. Now, there are a lot of things on the line here for this edition of the Southern Redfish Cup, and we'll bring Chris Condon in here shortly to fill us in on the whole Team of the Year scenario and what that entails, as well as qualifying for the Redfish World Championships that will be taking place in Biloxi, Mississippi in April of 2026. So, Chris, if you can fill us in, again, the whole Team of the Year scenario on the line here today, and you're telling us that could be pretty close, a real tight race from what you're telling me.
It really could be a tight race.
All right, let's go ahead and get this microphone squared away. All right, and there, you should be good to go there, Chris.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight race. I mean, so when I was looking at it this morning, there was probably 15 teams that could come in with 12-pound, 13-pound bags and overtake first place, provided the first place team doesn't upgrade. Or they could all come in with, so 9 pounds is what I saw the closest team could catch them with. So even a 9-pound bag could take over first place. And I wanted to also mention the sponsor, Hook and Gaff Watches, and we're giving away to the Team of the Year, besides the Minn Kota trolling motor with a value of $4,500, we're giving away 2 Hook and Gaff dive watches. I believe we run their advertisement during the live stream, and they're going to have a chance to win those.
So, Chris, I know some of the sponsors that are brand new to the Southern Redfish Cup that I know you wanted to feature. That would be Juiced Fuel, number one. That's an interesting concept. Tell us about Juiced Fuel.
Juiced Fuel is amazing. They can deliver fuel to either your boat, wherever you are, to your fleet at your business, to your house. It's a fuel delivery service. I consider it the Amazon of fuel.
That is indeed a unique service. Also, Sky Blue Pools is a new sponsor that has joined you. And I know we chatted with a gentleman yesterday, and I think we saw him wandering around here. Maybe we can get him back. But again, tell us about Sky Blue Pools.
Sky Blue Pools, he makes the nicest pools on the market. They're all concrete, salt water, I believe, all kinds of different types of water in them. He also does spas. He's got a couple jobs going on the Isle of Palms right now, and he does pools all through South Carolina. You can pretty much call him, and he can go anywhere. He's got several teams. I mean, they make a great product, and I saw one. Will Jackson, my partner's mom, just had her pool made by him, and I think, according to Will's mom, she loves it.
Man, I mean, who wouldn't love a brand new cement pool? Yeah.
Yeah. You think maybe he would trade a pool?
Well, I mean, we could all get in on that. What do you think?
That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm Jay Harper. That's Chris Condon as we are coming to you live from the Isle of Palms Marina, Isle of Palms, South Carolina. Now, Chris, this the last event of 2025. So just kind of give us a recap, if you will, of this year's tournaments. We've been everywhere from Wilmington, North Carolina. We were scheduled to be down in Darien, Georgia. today's event somewhat of a quote-unquote replacement for that particular event that had to be canceled due to some really ugly weather. But all combined, I'm sure that, we had a little bit of funky weather for some of the other events, but nonetheless, that's South Carolina. I mean, and the anglers here in this part of the world, they're used to that.
They are, and we keep our fingers crossed every year for good weather, but you just got to do what you got to do. It's a hurricane coming, got to kind of cancel. But as far as cold and wet, no lightning, we've done it. We pulled it off here. Islander 71 has hosted our finale for the last 5 years, okay? And this is a great venue. Isle Palms Marina, where Islander 71 is a great marina. They've got a store, they've got gas, they've got
everything.
Everything. It's just beautiful here. This is a Class A establishment, this whole marina and restaurant.
We had also the Southern Redfish Cup had its debut in Georgetown at the Winyah Bay Club. Boy, you talk about beautiful venues.
And we had good weather that day, and we had a lot of boats, and we had a lot of people tell us that even after the event was over, they were going to come stay at the Winyah Bay Club. We try to have all of these events at A-class venues.
Well, that has certainly been the case thus far this season. The same at Port Royal, where down in the Beaufort area, that facility was also fantastic.
Port Royal is a great place. Beaufort is a sponsor of ours. They sponsor us all year long. We also run their advertisement, and we love going there, and we have a great contingency at that event.
Well, again, the Southern Redfish Cup, the premier redfish tournament on the East Coast. And again, the team of the year and advancing to the Redfish World Championships in Biloxi come April of next year. All of that on the line at today's event.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge, and so everybody, no one's gotten here yet. So we're going to have an influx of teams probably in the next 15 minutes, and with a lot on the line. There's going to be some drama for sure.
Well, I tell you, why don't we go ahead and take some breaks here? We'll get some of our sponsors featured once again with their promotional announcements before, as you say, Chris, folks start lining up here, and we won't have an opportunity to share some of these fine sponsors with you of the Southern Redfish Cup. This is the Game Time Sports Network.
Oh, look at the tails, huh? Nice one. Look at this guy, big dog. Hell yeah.
Back we are at the Southern Redfish Cup, the final tournament of 2025 from the Isle of Palms Marina. As we have some contestants, we believe, that are about ready to approach the weigh station. Will Jackson and Chad McPeters anxiously awaiting our first folks, and by golly, these gentlemen look familiar. I believe these fellas were the top team yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay, this is Burton Boots, if I remember correctly. Am I correct?
No, it's Team Woodchuck.
Is it Team Woodchuck? All right. Yeah, number 9, Cameron and Charlie.
Our winners from Port Royal.
Yes. I knew they were winners from one of the tournaments.
And I believe they're in second or third place going into right now for the Team of the Year.
For Team of the Year. Again, this is Team Woodchuck, Cameron Woods, Charlie Murphy.
Here's their family here as well.
All right. Hello, family. Yeah, I remember this little fellow. Yeah, he was a star on one of our last live streams over at one of the other tournaments. All right, so as Will Jackson, boy, that's a whopper. What a nice catch here as Will gets it. Yeah, trying to get this boy to relax on the measuring thing here. Ready? That's going to be a good sized fish. Again, he's no doubt about him being alive, that's for sure, as he is active. Oh, just getting in there. Man, what a good-looking fish. What do we got here? All right. Will throws him on the scale. 4.24. Nice specimen there, fellas.
Like I said, these guys are really close on Team of the Year. They're trying to overtake first place. We'll know here shortly.
All right, so how many have you brought in, fellas? You brought in 3? All right. So, okay. Man, another whopper. Good grief. Another, yeah. All right, so again, as we've been saying, Team of the Year on the line. Yeah. Yeah, he's all right, weighing this baby. All right, are we going to hit I'm betting we're going to hit over 4 pounds again. What do you think? Yeah, there we go. Yep, 4.14. All right. Oh, man, pulling another bad boy out of there. Man, you guys have done great today. Yeah. All right. I think you're gonna be over 12 pounds, I'm betting, for total weight. Oh, 4.62 pounds. Again, this is Team Woodchuck, Cameron and Charlie. Wow. That's some of the biggest total weights we've seen here recently. Yeah, they want to get some photos there, fellas. All right, hold up those pretty ones here. And, of course, the family has got to get their photos. Come on in there, big guy. Wow. His camo right up there next to Dad. You can't even see the young man anymore. He disappeared. All right, look at these monsters that they brought in. Nice looking fish. Wow. All right, got a smile for the camera. Again, this is Team Woodchuck, Cameron Woods, Charlie Murphy. And again, they have won one of the tournaments this season of the Southern Redfish Cup. And who knows, they may be in the running to win this particular event here at Isle of Palms on this Sunday, December 7th. Yeah, see if Chris is going to try to chat with these gentlemen real quick. All right, and we've got another team that is also moving in. We'll get them weighed while Chris chats with Team Woodchuck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's always good luck. So tell us, how did the day go? What did y'all do?
All right, Chris, we've got Team Jiggy getting jiggy with it here as they are weighing in. They've already had a 4+ pounder, and this one coming in at 1.42. Again, Team Jiggy, Matthew and Josh, Matthew Martin, Josh Porter. And we've seen these fellas. They, too, are experienced Southern. They're experienced Southern Redfish Cup participants. And they're not. Again, that's Team Jiggy, and we've got some other fellas making their way. This is Team Red Dawn, Dylan Mullis, and Maine Hip. Dylan and Maine, again, team number 3, Red Dawn, as Will pulls out the first specimen. That one passes muster in the length department. Now let's see what we've got on the scale. Okay, officially registering at 3.27 pounds. Nice. Team Red Dawn. And fish number 2. And this one coming in at 2.15 pounds. And the third and final entry from Team Red Dawn. And this one coming in as Chad McPeters rings out the official weight of fish number 3 for Team Red Dawn. There's 1.93, just a hair under 2 pounds. 7.35 for Team Red Dawn. And we've got some other fellas waiting in the wings here, anxious to get their fish weighed and get where it's warm. Get some photos, and I believe maybe we can get a word with these fellows as well. All right, guys, step on up to the weigh station. This is Team Black Widow stepping up to the weigh station.
How was today? Okay, cool. And so did y'all have to work hard for them? Were there a lot of other fish? What? Okay, well, a lot of big ones, that sounds like fun. Frustrating, but fun. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Oh my God, those are the ones. 4.14.
All right, Chris, this is Team Black Widow getting their weigh in completed. 4.14 on their first fish. This is Nathan and Nathan. Team Black Widow. Yeah, I see that. Team number 1. So they've had a nice specimen on the first catch. Let's see what we have here. This looks like a beauty as well.
Yeah, they had a different plan for today from yesterday. That didn't pan out.
3.36. And Chad makes it official at 3.36 pounds for Team Black Widow. And their third and final entry as Will gets a grip. Yeah, very nice. That makes the grade for the length. And on the scale, this baby goes as we wait for the official weight. 3.75 pounds for Team Black Widow. And 11.25 the total as we smile for the camera. And we will have our next entrance move on up to the weigh station here, fellas.
It beats sitting at home, right? Guys are
Yep, Team Mamba here, Chris.
way cool fishermen.
Yes, we
Champions in their own right from several different series
Oh, there's a nice one. Yeah, the big fish currently from Team Mamba, 4.72 pounds. And another one looking mighty fine as well. Again, Ronnie and Rob with Team Mamba.
They're wanting to make a play for Team of the Year, it looks like. I had to talk them into fishing today.
As this one hits the scale. Ooh. And another 4+ pounder at 4.36 pounds. So pulling out the third one here, Chris. Let's see what we got. Yeah, they are putting up a heck of a fight here based on these three fish. And the third specimen hits the scale. They are already in excess of 8 pounds. Oh. So, what is the total weight now? A new leader. Our previous leader was at 13 even. But now we have a new leader with Team Mamba, Ronnie and Rob. And again, as Chris has been saying, they are certainly in the running for Team of the Year. So a nice day on the water for Team Mamba. As we get photos. Yep. Yeah, Chris will get them interviewed real quick. And if you gentlemen want to move on up to the weigh station here.
Looks like right now y'all are leading Team of the Year. All right. Rob, you want to tell us anything? I am beat up. I am ready to go home. Yeah, right. All right, thanks a lot.
Our next team, Tail Walkers. This would be Jason Burton, Chris Regan. And they've got a 4+ pounder here for their first fish at 4.22. Again, team number 7, Tail Walkers. They too, Southern Redfish Cup veterans, as are most of the participants. And that says a lot about the tournament, as the same anglers keep returning.
Jason and Chris, they fish with us all the time.
Yep. As Will.
Do y'all work for the same company? Okay.
Ooh, nice. 4.68 pounds. And another one. Man, we're seeing some big fish today, Chris. You know, yesterday, I know Will Jackson told me some of the biggest fish he'd seen all season were yesterday, but heck, we may surpass it here today. Yeah, a little bit of drama here. Trying to get this fish to relax.
We measured it like 1,000 times. We were like, all right, we got it.
Yeah, it's close. Boy, that's a beauty.
Right now, what's going on is Will's trying to see if it can measure. We give it as many opportunities as possible. As you know, it's got to be 23 inches.
Yeah, it is right. It's right close. As folks can see on our camera on the live stream, we again, the observation here. Yeah, this has by far been the closest we have seen thus far today in terms of meeting the 23-inch requirement in terms of a maximum size allowed. And as you've said, Chris, this is a state rule. Yep, it's a state rule. That is oh so close. All right. Yeah, it's right there, right close. Yeah. Yeah, when you're talking a 4.5 pound fish, man, you certainly want to have that included in your total by all means. Again, this is Team Tailwalkers, Jason Burton, Chris Reagan. Again, experienced Southern Redfish Cup participants. All right, Chad, what was the total again, sir? 13.40, which puts these gentlemen into second place here today thus far. Again, Team Tailwalkers. Trying to get a grip there for the photos. And getting these babies up. Get some nice pics. And we've got more participants waiting in the wings here. And Chris wants to chat with these folks here real quick, just to kind of get their take on things. And as Chris is chatting, we'll have our next group step on up to the weigh station here, gentlemen. All right.
Well, I'm glad you did fish with us, and it looks like you got a good number.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Y'all did 3.62. I know all of us look forward to coming down here every time.
And we look forward to seeing you guys every time. All right, thanks, man.
Our next contestants, they too veterans of the Southern Redfish Cup. That would be Team Bonneville.
Will and Bill.
We've got father and son here, and they have been a championship team at various events over the years. Again, Team Bonneville, 3+ pounds on their first catch, and now the second fish, which looks like a doozy.
Hey, I wanted to mention that Will, he fishes all quantum equipment.
Yeah, we talked with Sam Zayat earlier on the live stream about the quality quantum equipment. Some new reel, a new reel just debuting that's available locally at Hadrill's Point, West Ashley, and Mount Pleasant.
And Will has that reel. Will's using that reel out there fishing daily. I believe he field tested it as well. His dad Bill's like, yeah, that's correct.
All right, get this.
Looks like a beauty.
Yeah, get this bad boy on the scale.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Yeah. And another one, just a hair under the big fish. Yeah, just a fin under the big fish at 4.61 pounds.
Another beauty. You guys must have gone to your honey hole.
Team Bonneville, as we now get a look at the next one at 3.77. And another photo op as we wait for the final tally from Chad. Okay, we just need to confirm some things here, so stand by. Want to make sure that things are accurate, of course. All right, just reconfirming something here. All right, coming in at 3.76. And all right, at 3.65 for the official weight on that. Again, we have Team of the Year to be announced today. In addition to, of course, the...
Looks like a really nice fish right there.
Yeah. In addition to, 4.66. Yeah, that's a beauty. Yep. All right. So, again, 12.07, the final tally for Team Bonneville. And we get some photos. Chris will get a quick interview. And we've got these patient fellas that have been waiting over here as they make their way toward the weigh station, guys. All right. Come on down, gentlemen. Palmetto Tails. Palmetto Tails, our team.
That 4.66 was just under 22 inches. So it shows you how fat he was.
That was a fat one. Wow. Did y'all run far? Did you run back? Did you have different plans than yesterday? What went down?
Same plan went towards the Santee Rivers. Fish there, fish the quantum stuff, fish the Cabo the whole day. Love the reel. So
Talking about the Cabo all day today, so it's awesome to talk to somebody that uses it and can attest to that it works well.
absolutely, it's a great product.
Thanks, guys.
Again, this is Team Palmetto Tails up at the Way Station. Jordan Brock, Tim Beckham.
Jordan Brock's an old friend of ours. Fits with us many times out here at Owl Pond. He won't come anywhere else, but he loves Owl Pond.
Well, this is a great facility. Certainly don't blame him wanting to be here. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I think I sent him some messages to come to some other stuff, but he ghosted me.
All right, we're coming up on 3:30 here, so we've got a number of folks in line. We had 25 boats go out this morning, and we've had quite a few return. Man, this is a monster here. What do we got? What do we have? Do we have a new big fish? You're right, Chris. We've had a lot in that 4.60 neighborhood when it comes to weights.
That usually means the fishing was good if people are getting a bunch of 4.6s.
Jordan Brock, Tim Beckham, again, Palmetto Tails, team number 2. As this one hits the scale. $2.14 in addition to a 4.6. And fish number 3 is now hitting the scale. And Jordan and Tim will get photo ops with them as 2.16 registers. So we'll almost 9 pounds at 8.90 pounds. So we'll get some nice pics and a quick word with Chris Condon. And we'll also having a hard time getting a hold of this rascal. Yeah, he just ain't cooperating, is he? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's a live one for sure. All right, those fellas. All right, guys, if y'all want to make your way this direction, your team. What's your
Vision Center.
Okay. Okay. Team 21.
Sure.
Okay. I got you.
All right, Jordan, tell me about it. What happened?
We faced a little adversity this morning, but just kept grinding. A lot of small fish, a lot of big fish, and ended up with about a mediocre ride.
So what kind of adversity?
Power pole wouldn't work, couldn't get a pair, or some of them from where they couldn't figure it out. So we just roughed it with that. Boat was real dirty, so
Man, I hate when the boat gets dirty.
lost our net this morning, riding, but he's able to borrow one, so that was a big help.
You just didn't land them by hand?
We flipped some in the boat, but mainly net.
Bass style, just flipping them. Thanks, dude.
Our next contestant, Team 21, Charleston Vision Center, Q8. Ryan Bell and Yeah, we got Ryan and Pat. Q8. And we are weighing the second one here from Ryan and Pat. 2.04 on that catch.
Doctors have bad handwriting, but judging by some of these anglers, I gotta think they might have. Maybe Pat is a doctor.
Yeah, that is.
You gonna challenge Big Fish?
That's a pretty one. Certainly got the girth on him.
Can't be a little girth.
And what do we have? 3.94. Close to a 4-pounder. Okay. He's yeah. All right, gentlemen.
You can't complain about catching 70 fish. I mean, I know it didn't work for the tournament, but I mean, any other day of the year. Yeah. All right. Well, we love having you guys. We'll see y'all again.
All right, we've got David and Ralph here.
This is Team I Strike. I had to guess. But
Yep.
I don't know.
Team I Strike. You took the words out of my mouth. David Flad, Ralph Phillips. Team I Strike.
I believe a lot of our contestants use I Strike. I Strike eyes, I guess. Jig heads. There we go. That's what
As their
Flat is a big
their first
conservationist.
their first entry at 2.14 pounds.
I can tell you that Dave takes very good care of his fish when they're in his boat.
And that one. Waiting on the official weight.
Ralph here is the guy I believe that invented the I Strike eye. Is that correct? They did it together. Okay. Again, tons of these contestants use their products.
All right, got that scale leveled out, zeroed out, and now we await, and it comes in at 1.85.
I think these guys got third place last year. Is that correct? Yeah. Third place last year? Okay. No, that's all. Check.
5.74 on the total. Team number 12 now stepping to the podium, Backwater Buoy.
These are 2-year-old fish? Can I ask you what made it a 4-year spawn? No? it's just kind of random.
There's just fewer in the estuary right now, at least where we fish. It's just a cap in that size fish. So we might catch one that size, like 20 to 23 a trip. We knew we needed some luck today, and we didn't get it.
We made it. Thank you. Till next year. Got you out here again. Well, it was great to see y'all, and thanks for fishing us. All right, great.
Alrighty, backwater buoy has Buoy. Yeah, Dustin and Brad, they only had one, so they've elected to not get photos and such. Yep, we've got Papa Fish, Calvin and Calvin Jr., and the third, Papa Fish. They, too, very familiar gentlemen to the Southern Redfish Cup, right, Chris? These guys have been out here for years. And their first entry hits the scale is Will Jackson. Will's got the coldest, wettest hands of anybody here at the moment. And a 3.70 on the scale. Yes, good size. So they have another one to flop up here. That's a pretty fish. One of the fine sponsors of the Southern Redfish Cup, new to the tournament.
They can always, these anglers, they have to refuel. They can always call used fuel, and they can pretty much meet you anywhere.
So they can meet you out in the water?
They can meet you out in the water.
Yeah?
They'll pull up to a bank and pull their hose down and fill her up. Just download the Juice Fuel app. That's the key to the whole thing. Juice Fuel app. Say that 3 times fast. Again, we're here at the Isle of Palms Marina at Islander 71. Incredible venue. The fog has moved in. It's surreal out here right now. It also looks like the wind isn't going. It always looks that way in here in the marina. But Calvin's trying to. Is it going to work? Is it over? Am I going to have to come up there and see?
No, that was the breath.
Yeah, it's.
I know Will gives it every chance in the possible.
Yeah. That's a shame. Yeah, it certainly stinks when that happens, but yeah, again, Team Papa Fish, the Mendenhalls. Now we've got some other gentlemen here. Okay. What was your number? Do you remember that? All right, Chris, we have RS Construction, Ray and Brad, the Hardwicks.
All right, so tell me about it. Where'd y'all run? Did you go all the way back to Georgetown? Did it work out? You fished it?
We got one on the rising side, but the tide didn't fall out as fast as we thought it would. We popped up from there right at the last minute. We were on the fish, but if we'd have left, we kept fishing good for me.
You have to go full speed to get back?
Oh, yeah.
Were you hunkered down? Were you cold?
Yeah.
Did you sit low or what?
No.
Here's Ray.
Yep, the Hardwicks, and 4.56 on their first one.
Ray won our Raptor, our Minn Kota Raptor at the captain's meeting. And I heard that he was really pleased to find out it was a 10-footer and he's going to use it, I believe, on his boat. All right. Is that the only fish you got?
All right. These.
They look like Team Jägermeister. All right, come over here and talk to me.
All right, Chris is going to talk to these gentlemen while Bert and Boot step up to the weigh station.
Well, we got into a lot of school to start with, and the dolphin decided we wanted to even worse than we wanted to catch him. Second school we got, pulled him out, started with first, every other cast, hit him in the head, and let him leave.
That's the way it is sometimes. What were you throwing?
Gold paddle tail and some slim shadies.
Okay, those are great baits. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot, Ray. Congratulations again on the Raptor.
Yeah, that was a heck of a surprise to get back to the motel and find out it was a 10-foot, not an 8-foot.
That's great. I could tell when you walked out of here you didn't know, but it was heavy. I think you had Parsons help you carry it.
Yeah, she got him carried all the way for us.
Maybe you can get him to mount it on the boat for you.
All right, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Awesome. Thanks for always fishing with us.
Yesterday's champion, Burton Boots, up at the weigh station, 3.68 on their first catch. And now the second entry hits the scale.
Burton Boots, guys. Yesterday's winner.
Yep, Nick and Jack. Nick Wentz, Jack Ryder. And a 3.57.
BurtonBoots.com. Check them out.
And entry number 3 looks like a beaut.
The line's at the tank. I can tell everybody's anxious.
Yeah, good turnout on, well, for both days.
Can't ask for anything better in the way. Except maybe 100 boats. Yeah. Nick and Jack. Looks like a beauty.
Yeah, another one. Again, we've seen big fish the last couple of days.
He got big fish yesterday, these two guys.
Yeah, in addition to winning the overall prize.
Oh,
Oh, mercy. That is a new big fish, is it not, Chad?
I believe that is big fish.
I'm pretty sure it is.
We're going to have to wait for Chad.
Yep, the official spokesperson, that would be one Chad McPeters. All right, 11.76 total weight, but a new big fish.
These guys are going to break us. They're going to take all our money, Jay. Jay's studying.
Yes, they're going to take all of Chris's millions. Ah. Yeah, big fish at 4.91. But Team Mamba still in the lead for overall weight at 13.44 pounds. All right, fellas. Next up in the hit parade here.
What happened today?
Okay.
How'd you get the big one again?
This is Velvet Egret.
The big one came with probably 5 minutes left to fish. We hit everything early, man. Everything was, we just got there too early. We were rushed all day, and the last spot we hit was, your commit for the last hour, so we hit that at the right time. But everything else we were early, the fish weren't feeding yet. We were marking them. We were marking them good, but they just weren't feeding.
People don't realize timing on these spots is like what makes it all happen.
Yeah, so we just sat there and watched big schools of fish swimming right by the boat back and forth. And
Wouldn't need anything.
wouldn't need a gulp sitting on the bottom, wouldn't need anything.
Not even slow twitch make them eat.
And man, nothing. We caught a lot of fish today, but you know, in our good spots, we just got there too early.
Here, it happens all the time. All right, thanks a lot, and good luck with Burton Boots. All right, we'll give you some money later unless someone takes 491 away from you. All right.
The team up at the weigh station now, Velvet Egret, that would be Kevin Epstein, Calder Moore.
Velvet Egret. Wow.
Team number 8.
I love the name. know it was fun because the pros are.
And hitting the scale at 2.49. 8.79 total for Kevin and Calder. Yeah, let's go ahead and memorialize the moment.
All right, so what happened today?
Broke off a really good fish next to the boat. Big ones, lots of small ones. I caught 45. Had one that was 23 and an 8. Measure, yeah. We had our, they were the fight this year.
Where'd you catch them?
Gulp, Turk's Head, Gulp Shrimp, and Z-Man, Prawn Star, and Z-Man, Turk's Head.
So basically, you caught 40 fish. You used a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, you know.
Well, that's good.
Spend thousands of dollars and use $100 worth of stuff.
That's what fishing's all about, right? All right. Well, thanks, dude.
Well, we have a familiar team here, the Fellas.
Winners from Georgetown.
That's correct. Yep, the Georgetown champs. As the first gets weighed.
I believe this is our youngest team to win ever. I wish I was still their age.
Well, emotionally, you still are, but yes.
Well, they may be older than me.
That's a pretty fish. This is going to be borderline.
Got a lot of red to it. Maybe the reddest fish we've seen today, or the most bronze. Again, Islander 71 is holding up well.
Yeah, great venue. Yesterday, they had a fantastic oyster roast going on.
Yeah, I ate some beautiful oysters yesterday. We're waiting for this fish to relax, giving it every shot possible. You can watch it on the camera.
Again, this is the team, the Fellas, the Georgetown champion. And unfortunately, that fish a little too long. All right, this one will hit the scale. So, yeah, that's a heartbreaker. They had a butte there that unfortunately, in excess of the 22 or 23-inch maximum. And hitting the scale at 2.79. All right, Chris, going to have a chat. All right, team name? What's your team name? Okay, yeah. It's the big sexy or big fat Italian, right?
Sexy Cajun Italian.
Oh, okay.
Messed up yesterday.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well, see, I'm half Italian, so.
Second yesterday and second last today, probably.
Well, come on up, guys.
Hopefully see you next season.
We got some hard tugging going on here as they head to the weigh station here after, well, up. Oh, okay. I jumped the gun a little bit. I thought they had wrapped up. So again, our current leader, Team Mamba, at 13.44 pounds total weight. The big fish from Team Burt and Boots. They had yesterday's big fish in addition to winning the total weight. They came away with a couple of checks yesterday. So the fellas are still at the weigh station, Joseph and Asher. These gentlemen won the Georgetown tournament. Another pretty golden red.
Think it might snow here soon?
Bite your tongue.
Maybe when you get back to home.
Yeah. Nashville does snow, unfortunately. Okay, that will do it for the fellas. Now we got some hard tugging to do here with Carlo and Marsh. Yes.
Hard tugging, I don't know where we got here, boys.
Yeah, they claim they're a little disappointed, Chris.
I don't like it. I don't like any disappointment.
1.49 on entry number 1 from Team Hard Tuggin'. Again, this is Carlo Marino and Marsh Sasser. And getting this one on the scale now. It's like we've still got a couple of teams here that we will wrap things up for the day. 3.79. That's a nice size.
Saving the biggest for last. Yeah, we're going to do pictures. Come on, Carlo, you got mad at me. I didn't take your picture yet. Yeah, good fish yesterday. I know. It was raining yesterday.
All right, fellas, we'll make our way up here. All right. We've got Hawkins Charters up at the weigh station, Brian and Connor. While Team Hard Tuggin' tries to wrestle these fish to get a photo.
Hey, guys, you want to talk to me? All right, come on. Maybe you can Carlo tonight. Take over. What happened?
We pitched fishing. We went out there. We did our thing. We were hoping to have a good day today. We had some great fish yesterday. We had some good fish out this morning, but it just didn't happen for us. We waited on the fish all morning long. Like the other guy said, fed a little too early. The fish are there. The right fish are there. We can see them. What's the big fish? 1.91. It's fishing, and fishing some of that structure is dangerous. So, I popped off two leaders, an oyster with 22 plus 6 fish, and had another one that just let go. Let go, starving to death. I'm like, get it. There goes the lure. I'm like, but that's fishing. That's how fishing works. Yeah, good time though. Great time. All right, thank you.
Thanks for the compliment. Awesome, guys. Great to see you again.
Chris, we have Hawkins Charters up at the weigh station here. They've already weighed a couple of fish. Brian Hawkins, Connor Bryant.
Yeah, I talked to Brian at the captain's meeting. I know he was excited to run to where he catches a bunch of fish.
8.13 for a total weight.
Once again, Ryan. Did you catch a bunch of fish? Yeah, a bunch of overs. Your charter would have been happy, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Did you run long way? Awesome. What's your name? We'll plug his charter business. So, Brian Hawkins and Connor Bryant, charter captains from Folly Beach area. Glad to have them.
Next up, we are currently at the scales with Team Amongst Them. We have Brett and Butler Anderson. A lot of father-son teams participating in the Southern Redfish Cup. We've seen the folks from Team Bonneville, father-son team, the Mendenhalls, right, Papa Fish. And now, Team Amongst Them as another fish hits the scale. And we've got one team left after Team Amongst Them. Oh, a pretty one at 4.1. That's the second fish, yeah.
As the temperatures drop, I feel like we're going to have ice on the ground here soon.
And on the scale, this entry goes. And 3.47 coming in for fish number 3. All right, the Andersons will get a photo and hopefully chat with Chris for a moment. $9.34 total, a good day's work.
Well, we're glad to have you guys. Thanks for fishing. I hope we'll see you next year. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Chris, our final team coming in for this edition of the Southern Redfish Cup at the Isle of Palms Marina. Team Power Pole, 4.39. Nice. Ben Alderman, Mikey Kogan. Again, team power pole. Our current leader, Team Mamba, has 1.82 coming in on the scale for their next entry.
What night of the weekend? Well, tell us about today. I know you had boat problems. Well, we didn't get to fish very much today, and we didn't have we had to find one, but it was we still caught a bunch of fish at the end of the day. They're just so big and real small. But we had a lot of fun yesterday. We just sat in a group of oversized fish and caught 25 or 30 on top of it. We couldn't. We did catch some out of them on the 23 and a half. But it was just weird enough. Yesterday we caught them all we got there. Today we couldn't move around today, so we kind of. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah.
All right, Chris, looks like it's going to wrap us up for competitors anyway, and weigh-ins. So, again, another day of some pretty darn big fish.
It was. It was totally an awesome day. We saw a lot of fish caught. Looks like people, were cold, but for the most part, all seemed to be in good spirits.
So, again, we will have our awards presentation here shortly and, be giving away some money. You love giving away the money, don't you?
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and take a break real quick as we acknowledge some of the fine sponsors that make all this possible for the Southern Redfish Cup. I'm Jay Harper along with Chris Condon on the Game Time Sports Network.
Oh, look at the tails, huh? Nice one.
Look at this guy, big dog.
Hell yeah.
Anchor management issues? Don't gripe. Get a grip with the only shallow water anchor that re-anchors itself. Raptor from Minn Kota.
So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction. Hook and Gap. Time well spent.
When you're ready to get out there, stay ready with more in here. Pre-cut dividers let you customize your tackle. The one-handed latch gives you access on the fly. And state-of-the-art Restrictor technology keeps your gear rust-free. The completely redesigned Plano Stowaway. Made in the USA, same affordable price.
Oh, look at the tails, huh? Nice one.
Look at this guy, big dog.
Hell yeah.
Back we are at the Southern Redfish Cup, the final event of 2025 from this fabulous facility on Isle of Palms. I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network, along with producer Nate Drips and, of course, Mr. Redfish. That would be Chris Condon. We will have our award ceremony here shortly. But we do want to again acknowledge our fantastic sponsors. They have been just fabulous to work with. In addition to being fine companies, are just great people. Folks like Ed Zayat representing Johnson, Minn Kota and Hummingbird and such with Johnson Outdoors. Also Quantum, that would be Mike and Sam with Quantum. The folks at Juiced Fuel, a brand new sponsor to the Southern Redfish Cup, as is Sky Blue Pools. We appreciate their participation as well. And then you have Plano, as well as the fine folks down in Beaufort with the Convention and Visitors Bureau down there. Hook and Gaff, also, their fine timepieces. They, too, an annual sponsor of the Southern Redfish Cup. And if I'm not mistaken, the team of the year will take home Hook and Gaff products. So that, a nice little perk to go along with some cash, which is always a nice perk. We will be awarding some cash here shortly for the Southern Redfish Cup. We've got first, second, and third place teams to acknowledge, as well as Big Fish, the biggest catch, the biggest fish, also gets a nice prize. So Chris and will be here shortly to pass out the checks and the nice trophies, nice memento rather, for the mantle or the trophy case, whatever the case may be. So again, just stand by as we get things prepared for our awards presentation and also the exciting announcement of the Team of the Year will also be forthcoming on the Game Time Sports Network.
Anchor management issues? Don't gripe. Get a grip with the only shallow water anchor that re-anchors itself. Raptor from Minn Kota.
So, your buddy got a smartwatch.
Message sent.
This ain't no place for distraction. Hook and gab. Time well spent.
When you're ready to get out there, stay ready with more in here. Pre-cut dividers let you customize your tackle. The one-handed latch gives you access on the fly. And state-of-the-art Restrictor technology keeps your gear rust-free. The completely redesigned Plano Stowaway. Made in the USA, same affordable price.
All right, we've got a couple of fellas here that have just been delivered some news that's pretty darned exciting. Come on over here, guys. So, you've had a good day today, coming in third in this edition of the Southern Redfish Cup, but some other congratulations are warranted. We, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Charlie And we've got Cameron. Team Woodchuck has been named the Southern Redfish Cup Team of the Year. So congratulations to you guys. I mean, were you, is that a surprise, first of all?
It very much so is, yes. But this was our ultimate goal, to be Team of the Year.
All right, quite an honor. And you, sir, you seem to just kind of be holding it in. Are you going to be one of those guys that goes nuts when you get home?
Yes, sir, probably. I've been thinking about it the whole day, so it's been killing me.
All right, well, fantastic. So, now you get to advance to the Redfish World Championships down in Biloxi come April. So what do you anticipate that being like? I mean, have you thought about it at all, or is it, just kind of sinking in now?
No, I think we may show up. I fish down there in Venice. I kind of know the area, so.
All right, well, terrific. Okay, well, again, guys, doing well here today and, getting to represent South Carolina, for lack of a better way to put it, at the World Championship. So congratulations to you. You won a little money today, and, maybe you'll win some more come April, huh?
We hope so.
All right. So, again, we've got Team Woodchuck, this year's Team of the Year for the Southern Redfish Cup. All right. We're going to get some photos and whatnot, check presentations and so forth. We've still got some other awards to present, so stand by. We'll get that done here on the Game Time Sports Network.
Anchor management issues? Don't gripe. Get a grip with the only shallow water anchor that re-anchors itself. Raptor from Minn Kota.
If you are interested in seeing how your team placed in the overall Team of the Year standings, that is being displayed on the big screen here, just left of the weigh station. Okay, Hard Tugging coming in at number 11, we see. Tail Walker at number 12. Power Pole at 13. The fellas coming in at 14. Black Widow at 15 with Nathan and Nathan. Doing a quick refresh here to give you a good look at the standings for the year. We now will have the check presentation as well as the trophies for our champions for the day. This would be Team Mamba coming in with a nice $5,800 prize. Chris Condon and Will Jackson presenting the trophies and the check. So not bad, coming in at a little under $6,000 for the day. Ronnie Pitts and Robert Biggin. And some more photo op here. So Minn Kota and Quantum, some of our fine sponsors. We've got Ed Zayat, Sam Zayat posing along with our champions, Minn Kota and Quantum, providing some nice prizes here today, as well as their support of the Southern Redfish Cup all season long. And we're so excited to have them join us for 2026 as well. So again, congratulations, gentlemen. Hopefully you, those of you watching the live stream, had a chance to see our interview with Ed Zayat earlier today. This man, a veteran of 27 years as a guide in the Florida area. This man knows of what he speaks when it comes to this equipment. And the Johnson Outdoors website is where you can track down the Humminbird and the Minn Kota equipment. The live stream replay will be available on Facebook, as well as the Game Time Sports Network website and on the Game Time Sports Network Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Google TV apps. And it should also be available on our X feed, Twitter. So here is a nice photo opportunity for Team Woodchuck. Cameron and Charlie, our team of the year, as they have a nice keepsake there with the big sign. Team Woodchuck, again, the team of the year for the Southern Redfish Cup. What an honor, and certainly hard-earned. And, of course, the only way to win Team of the Year is to participate in all the tournaments, as Team Woodchuck has been a loyal participant for the Southern Redfish Cup. So, again, congratulations to Cameron and Charlie, and I'm sure they want to thank their families. You know, the families are there putting up with the guys, you know, buying all the gear and going out and leaving home from time to time to pursue their passion. And we've got to get the family in here, of course. Oh, yeah. He didn't. Yeah, he wanted to be in the picture. Now he's not so sure. All right, the whole crew. Yeah, it is a family affair. Cameron Woods, Charlie Murphy, Team Woodchuck. Yeah, another nice prize for being Team of the Year. It's this beautiful trolling motor here, courtesy of Johnson Outdoors. Again, Ed Zayat, such a fine supporter of the tournament. And this particular prize worth, worth over $4,000, $4,500. So I'm sure that piece of equipment will come in handy. Who knows? It may help them in their quest for the championship down in Biloxi come April of next year. All right. Merry Christmas, right? I believe next in the hit parade, we will acknowledge the Big Fish champion. Okay, the big. All right. This is Burton Boots who landed the Big Fish. And they're holding up their cash prize where they have agreed to buy everybody drinks here this afternoon. So, again, these gentlemen were the winners for total weight yesterday and come away with the Big Fish here today. So they certainly have figured out some kind of secret here at Isle of Palms. As they have walked away with a couple of prizes here in the last. It's let's just say it's been a good weekend for. It's just been a good weekend once again for Burton Boots. Again, another participant that has had, just as we said, a nice weekend here at Isle of Palms.
Yes, sir. What a tournament. I couldn't be more stoked. We got some great winners. I mean, what more could you ask for? We got these guys that fished every single tournament with us, Cameron
and Charlie. Yep.
Cameron and Charlie. They've been with us all year, and so they ended up winning Team of the Year. And then two old veterans, Rob and Ronnie. Old veterans out there. They won today. So what more could you ask for? And they're sitting there talking to last week's winners or last month's winners.
Right.
So that's the type of camaraderie we got going on at this thing.
Yeah, and the same can be said of the sponsors. I mean, we've seen them, chatting with each other and chatting with many of the participants as well. I mean, camaraderie is a good word. I mean, between participants, sponsors, everyone. So it's been a heck of a year for the Southern Redfish Cup.
It really has. I mean, I couldn't be more stoked. Like I said, my winners I'm stoked with. I'm just stoked with everybody that's participated. I've loved every single one of them. Our sponsors, Islander 71, Isle of Palms Marina, Hummingbird, Minn Kota, Hook and Gap, Sky Blue Pools, Juice Fuel. When we had back in Hampstead, all the way back to Hampstead, when we had East Coast Sports, and then we had some other wonderful people that
Well, again, we can't say enough about Winyah Bay. I mean, at Georgetown.
Winyah Bay Club.
Yeah, the Winyah Bay Club. I mean,
we cannot leave out the Beaufort Sports Council. Beaufort is unbelievable. They sponsor us all year long. I mean, we ran their video all year during our live stream.
That's correct, right?
They're a great place, and I definitely would recommend anyone go take a vacation there.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful facility and just a great site. And we look forward to being back there again for the Southern Redfish Cup in 2026. And Chris, I do want to say on behalf of the Game Time Sports Network, thank you for allowing us, giving us a shot at being a part of this. This has been kind of a new venture for us. Typically, all we've been covering are your traditional sports, baseball, basketball, etc. But being part of this has been very special, and we hope to continue to be a part of it in the in the future. As we work to get this bigger and better each time. It's been a learning process for us.
Jay, it's been great having you, and it is getting better and better. Every single one of our broadcasts has gotten better than the last one, and we're stoked to have you. We really appreciate you, and I'm getting ready to discuss with Will. We're working with cities. We will have the 2026 schedule out in the next few weeks. We're going to have these sponsors. We know for a fact we've got Minn Kota, Hummingbird, Quantum. I'm sure we'll have all our same tackle shops. Oh, we cannot leave out Hadrell's Point. Hadrell's Point, that's where you can get the Quantum equipment, okay? We're giving special prizes, cash prizes next season for people using Quantum equipment. So, from my conclusion is great year, better year coming in 2026. Game Time Sports, Jay, they've done a great job. And we look forward to next year.
All right, Chris, thank you. So with that, we're not going to top that. So we will wrap things up for this year at the Southern Redfish Cup. Again, for Nate Drips, our producer, I'm Jay Harper. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, my friends, you stay safe.